Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for another review. And the piece of gear that I'm going to be reviewing today is going to be the SOG Seal Team Elite knife. So why don't I bring you in closer so we can give this piece of gear a thorough look over. Now that I got you in close, I will remind you that there will be a link in the description to SOG's website so you can check out all the technical specs like the length, the blade thickness, the metal, though I do believe that's AUS 8 off the top of my head, but double check to make sure that I'm correct. There also will be a sponsored link in the description in case you want to purchase this knife, and that helps out Bug Out Boys, and we appreciate that. But without further ado, let's talk about the SOG Seal Team Elite. And this is how mine came to me. And I do believe there are two different sheaths, so be careful. And mine, I chose, well, first of all, it's universal, ambidextrous, so either way, the blade fits in there, not a problem. It has a nice utility pouch right here. I believe I had my knife sharpener in there, lashing holes on the top, and also it is MOLLE compatible. And to me, right out of the gate, that is a nice positive because I enjoy a company that provides a sheath or a carrier of some sort that you're able to effectively carry your new piece of gear with ease. But now let's talk about the knife. So first positive is that this is a full Tang blade. You can actually see the bottom of the blade down here. And for a fixed blade knife, that is a must in my book. So that's a positive right at the get-go. Another positive is durability. I've had this knife from the very beginning, the very first Bug Out Boy episode. I believe that's now running on close to 4 years now. And I have chopped with it, I've batoned with it, I've dug holes in bark with it, just digging with it. And as you can see, the coating is barely worn away at all. I mean, even scraping against magnesium, it cleans up nice, it stays sharp. It actually came sharp and it's easy to sharpen. And overall, I mean, there's no dents or dings really in the grip. So it is a very durable knife and it's going to last you for a very long time. Another positive is the grip. It's this texture that it has. It feels firm in a bare hand as well as a gloved hand, and it's also universal, obviously. And it feels nice and it's strong. And though rugged, if you will, while I've been, well, scraping magnesium or carving or anything like that, I've not gotten hot spots right away. So the handle is comfortable as well, at least for my hand. And that's how big it is in relation to the knife. Another positive is the design of the knife. I love that the full tang comes out the bottom so you can use that to hammer some things. I also enjoy that the blade doesn't go all the way to the handle or the hilt, if you will, because if you wanted to lash this to a spear, or I'm sorry, make a spear that is, you could lash the rope up here using the hilt to hold as well as the hole, and that gives you a nice grip. Plus, if you really wanted to choke up for some fine work, you can put your finger there and it'll be safe. The spine has these really cool ridges on it, which obviously are for, grip, but they're so tough that I was able to use it as a saw on a stick, and I was able to make nice square notches with it. And there's different thicknesses here, so you get thicker and then thinner, and that was great for a figure for deadfalls. So I don't know if they intended that or not, but it works out great. Another positive is the price. I believe the price, I got mine, I think around $80. I can't be sure, but I know this is a big gap, but between $60 and $120, I think MSRP is $120. But nonetheless, I believe I got mine for $80. And for $80, this is a great knife. You're not gonna worry about dinging it, banging it up. You're gonna use it. It's not gonna be like those fancy $800 knives that you're kind of afraid you're gonna chip the blade. Chip the blade, resharpen it back out, and you are good to go. And now for the negatives, and I believe it's really my only real negative. And that is the serrations are only on one side. And since I'm a righty, it took me a while to get my angle of my blade just right when I was trying to make feather sticks or carve anything. I've been able to do it now, But if I was a lefty, I can see that edge. I mean, I can see it right there, and I mean, finally shaving my thumbnail right now because I can see it. Whereas this way, it's a little. I can do it now that I've practiced, but it's a little hairy, if you will. And that would have been nice, or not have serrations at all. I know some people love serrations and some people hate serrations. I'm not in either camp. I just would have liked the serrations either on both sides, or, I guess it's a little selfish, on this side of the blade for being a righty. But that is really my only negative. I can't complain about the length because I chose that. It is a combat knife, not so much a bushcraft knife, so I can't really knock it for that. And if you like this blade and this style, they do have the Seal Pup, which is smaller. So really, that is my only gripe with the SOG Seal Team Elite. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what I think of the SOG Seal Team Elite knife. And if you enjoyed this review, please do subscribe because there's going to be more reviews, bots, Pioneer Preps, and Bug Out Boy episodes along the way. And if you have any questions or comments about this particular knife, please leave your comments down below in the comment section because I love to read them and I do enjoy getting back to you. So till then, take care.